Hey, man.
Hey, brother.
How's it going? Here, you want to check out the stuff?
Yeah, wow, look at this. Look at this. Now this is so cool because when you walk up to the house, you've got these nice little hanging potted plants, adorable little hummingbird feeder, and then just death all around.
Yeah, it's to keep the weirdos away.
I bet it does keep the weirdos away. This is great, man.
Yeah.
Where do we start? Where do we start here? Look at this.
Well, I got some of the stuff from like Dawn of the Dead. The guy at Dawn of the Dead, which is Mike Christopher. He's a friend of mine. Actually, he stayed here. He's been here about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, this and he signed for me. But then...
Oh, I thought it was Paul Schaefer for just a minute. Just a second I did.
I'll tell him you said that.
How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. And then, of course, Clarice. Fly away, little starling. I got that. For a second, I thought it was Jesse James, but ain't nobody buying his action figures now. And then we got Anthony Hopkins from Psycho, right?
Psycho, yeah.
I bet that's a wig. What do you bet?
Probably.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
I bet any hairpiece. You got Jason.
Maybe he's a cross-dresser.
I bet. I'm thinking the dress kind of sums that one up, answers that question for us.
No, there's all kinds of stuff like another zombie from Dawn of the Dead. I've got zombies from Day of the Dead. Obviously, you know, I like a lot of zombies. And then, of course, a fan of mine sent me these about a week ago, brain slices.
Is that real brain?
Yeah, that's real brain.
You're kidding me.
No.
Human brain?
Yeah.
Mine's got to be bigger than that. Is that a regular brain?
Yeah, well, it's like the back part of it. Yeah.
Oh, it's a slice off the
slice,
small end
yeah.
of the pork loin. Look at that. That's a brain. Look at that. Right there. That's Monday. Okay? That's Friday. Okay?
And then the other one has got some, like, nice disease effect on it.
Look at that.
The guy wrote me and was like, you know, actually it was somebody else that you're going to be filming on too, Owen. And basically I took pictures of Owen's house, which y'all might be going to sometime. And he sent Owen some, and he sent me a finder's fee of these 3 brains. I got one in another place in the house.
Kidding.
Yeah, free.
Look at that. Look at the... Look at the... Look at the... There's
brains. It looks like
Igor,
rat.
can I ask you a question? What was the name on the brain? You won't get mad. I will not get mad. Abby, sir. Abby, normal. Remember? Young Frankenstein? What was the first monster you remember?
I would think it would be the Aurora models. Like Frankenstein, the Universal monsters. Like they had these little models that you could make. I mean, everybody seems to have them now by collecting them, but it was like Werewolf, Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera.
They had the little, it would like be on a stand and there'd be like some bricks or some crap around like that.
Yeah,
Is that the ones
yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about? And then you could paint them and do those up?
Right, and plus it had killer box art on them. I can't remember the guy's name, but you know, that's collectible, just that in itself. Plus the fact that like my aunt took me to like drive-in movies all the time, and seeing like Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead, they had when I was a kid in school, and I walked up there by myself and saw Night of the Living Dead for the first time by myself, and had to walk home by myself. It was like one of the worst scared I've ever been in my life. Okay, what's the worst you've ever been scared in your life from something like this?
Boy, that's pretty hard because it's sort of hard to scare me, first off. But I would say when I was a kid, my aunt took me to see The Exorcist, and that freaked me out. You know, and I still sort of think that that's probably one of the better horror movies there is.
That's one of the scariest ones there is.
It's sort of more realistic in a way, but it was not so scary that we didn't stay and watch it twice.
Wow. Man, when she did that, dude, that was the part of the movie. That was the part of the movie when you were just like, no way.
My wife and me actually met her when she was in town a couple of years ago. Pretty nice woman.
I heard she was really nice. I know a couple people that met her at some of the trade shows and stuff.
Horror conventions. She's really into like animal rights and stuff.
Kill Bill.
Well, and one thing that don't stand out because it sort of blends in, but I made this for my wife. This is actually a sculpture I made.
Oh, you did that? What'd you sculpt that out of?
Super scopy.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's the mayor from Nightmare no, not Nightmare. It was A Nightmare Before Christmas. That's it. And he's got like a two-face.
That is great.
Plus the guy that played the part did the voice for him. He signed it for my wife.
And you made that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do sculpture too, besides just drawing and painting.
We've been married 4 years, together for
Really?
7, and my niece can't come here, so.
Really? It freaks her out too bad?
Well, my sister's afraid it will freak my sister out, so.
She needs to just go out in the world and actually get used to some stuff, you know what I
agree.
mean? Really?
She's 13? 13?
There's way more scarier stuff in public
That's
schools.
what-
Oh, yeah, it's in here.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
greatest monsters
awesome is it?
ever!
How awesome is Herman?
Who knows? Who would have known that I would have had that much fun watching him as a judge in My Cousin Vinny? All I could see was Herman Munster the whole time.
Oh,
Man, she has got some major
isn't that crazy? This is awesome.
gingivitis right there.
And then how do we
Zombies
solve
have
this?
really bad dental hygiene. It's a fact.
Awesome is Charlton
I've got a giant ape tied to a piece of driftwood. That's Charlton Heston. Not just any ape, one of the ones on top of the government ape.
Look, it says Leatherface is an artist too, in a way.
Ha!
Perfect.
Yeah, we had the chainsaw in here with Leatherface signed by
By
Gun Madison
Leatherface.
too.
No
The
kidding.
Yeah,
original
we had to take
Leatherface.
the
signed our
chainsaw and his arms off
His
to
arms
go to
came
the
off, and his
convention.
chainsaw came off, and I carted it in there, and I was like, "You got to shine our chainsaw."
That is great.
Yeah,
You
it's
ever heard of
great.
Jason?
Yeah.
That's his original thing there. You know, his
From the movie?
machete. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is the first
Yeah.
one, or one of them.
Well, it's one
signed.
of them. You know, he signed it. Wow, it's his. It's real.
That is real. It just cut me. No kidding. Wow. What do you take for that? Be a lot of money, wouldn't it?
I don't really put
Probably
money. I don't
try
put
some
money
trade.
value. I
You
don't
probably
put
need a
money
trade.
value on a lot of the stuff.
No,
I collect
it's
because I like
priceless.
it.
Yeah. Man, it's not as bad as you think. I swear to God, it's not as bad as you think. It's probably just a rash. We'll be back.